Hello, oh god, that's bright. Hello, welcome. I picked something up from the post office today. It's a bloody strange purchase, but I'm going to unbox and kind of review a candle on a gaming channel. A candle. Right, so I have removed the address from this so I can put it in the plain view of the camera. You're gonna focus, there we go. And I did take a quick sort of smell of this when I first opened it, and I'm trying to do this all one-handed. There we go. So obviously you know what this is if you've clicked on this video. It is the Resident Evil 7 4D candle, and you know, gaming companies are just really going a bit too far in my opinion with the things that they're releasing. This is for virtual reality immersion for the PlayStation VR, because that is the only VR solution that is going to be running Resident Evil 7 for the first year until it comes to PC and possibly Xbox if they have a VR solution by then. Anyway, this sort of got my attention in that it didn't have any fragrance notes. I'm quite a big fan of candles. If you can, is it gonna zoom? Very slowly. I'm quite a big fan of candles, and most of the time candles just say exactly what they are. On this, however, the only thing on the website and the only thing that it says on the actual tin itself is the scent of horror, fear, and adrenaline. So let's give it a smell. Just gonna try and open this with one hand. Fucking, there we go. So it's made by Numbskull. I think it's a British company. I got this for £10. I saw that it's actually a lot more expensive in other countries. Obviously I'm in the country where it is produced, so I'm guessing shipping sort of plays into effect. It's about $17 in the States. And it's got kind of a nice red color to it. It's not very often that you see candles. I'm sounding like some kind of fucking candle expert. It's not very often that you see candles in a metal casing because of, you know, the way the heat sort of distributes, but I was a bit surprised that it's come in the metal casing. My lighting is really bad. Anyway, the only thing that this actually smells of is sort of like incense. If you know what incense smells of, it kind of smells damp though, so it's supposed to immerse you by smelling like what the house in the game smells like, and kind of just like incense, sort of cedarwood, beechwood maybe, sort of a burning, sort of musky wood smell, which is not what I expected. You know, when it says the smell of horror, fear, and adrenaline, I kind of expected like blood or something along those lines, or sweat, but no, it's just sort of cedar. Kind of disappointing. On the bottom of the tin we just have all of the safety precaution things that I think they have to put on, but there's much more than I usually see on any other candles. It sort of says don't get in contact with the skin, wash with plenty of soap and water, that kind of thing. It's sort of unusual for a candle to have this many warnings on it. The rated burn time is 25 hours, I think that's an estimate, and Resident Evil 7 is going to last around 16 to 18 hours on a new playthrough, so this should last you at least 1.5 playthroughs. I'm not going to be playing on VR, so once again this is probably the stupidest thing I've ever bought, but I just figured, you know, I'm really kind of looking forward to Resident Evil 7, so I'll use it anyway. I'm going to be recording my first playthrough of the game, so if come next week you guys haven't got the game for any reason, maybe you're waiting to see if it's any good or anything like that, I'm going to be playing and uploading the videos to YouTube in 60 frames a second on ultra settings on the PC. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the future. Cheers.